he showed up here. No one was doing anything before.
Oye, Rico. Gracias. I was just thinking about my kids. We're taking care of them since I joined the army of gamers.
Burning down the old world to give him a better one. Listo?
Listo. Sí. I just need them.
You gotta be careful!
¿Qué más, parce?
My pequeñas. They've changed so much. I don't know where I went wrong with my Gabriela.
Sometimes family can surprise you.
Is that why you say your father was not a good man?
He was one of the chief architects of a weapon of mass destruction.
Not when we started, Rico. Project Iyapa was meant to save lives. Imagine the ability to disperse tornadoes before they formed. To bring rain to drought-stricken areas.
Espinosa seems to have another agenda.
Oscar. He thought his father was squandering his family's fortune on this altruistic project. When he took over, he changed our direction. He wanted us to weaponize Iyapa's technology, so he could sell it to the highest bidder. Come help me with this, por favor. But once we were working on a weapons project, your father stopped his work, and he left Solis at once. Oscar sent my own daughter, my Gabriela, to arrest me. And my niece thought I was dead. So I ended up here, still working on a weather weapon, but now from a cell.
You've been working on Zona Uno this whole time.
I had indeed.
You ready, tío?
I believe so. Yes.
Kill the lights.
So, you have a plan, Lanza?
As I said, I've been working on Zona Uno. Your father's departure sent Oscar back a decade. The bastard needed my help just to recover the time he lost. But I also built in a flaw.
Flaw?
A flaw that will allow us to access the core. But first, we need to get into Zona Uno. Each core was our first major breakthrough in weather modification. We thought the best place to test your father's theory was the desert. The result was total control of a sandstorm.
We're taking the train.
We rode the train every day into Zona Uno. The sandstorms made travel difficult, but the tracks are still there.
If we weight the train down enough, the winds of the sandstorm won't affect it.
Exactly, Mira.
You'll need some heavy armor.
There are armored trains at Estacion Atalaya. We can probably get something there.
We should be able to retrofit a standard train chassis. From Grand Central, we should be able to secure a train without too much trouble. Then we just need a place to do the adjustments, somewhere near Zona Uno.
Estación Perdida.
Estación Perdida. We can do the work there.
I think we have a train.
That gets us into Zona Uno. But what happens when we get there? What's this flaw?
The shielding there is segmented.
I positioned it to Oscar as a failsafe.
For ventilation?
The shield opens to ventilate the sandstorm core if it overheats.
And once the shield is open?
That's where it gets interesting. Once the shield is open, I will need to personally climb the structure and manually release the locking clamps on the shield. Then we should be able to dismantle the power...
What if we put a giant gun on the train instead?
A giant gun.
See, we shoot the armor once it's ventilated.
The force of a large artillery shell should be sufficient to dislodge the shielding once it's been opened and leave the core intact.
Well, what, you hadn't thought of that, Tio?
Where do we get a gun like that?
Prospero Torretas. They put some high-caliber weaponry on their turrets.
And once we shut off the armor,
The core will be exposed. I'll hack in and disable one of Yappa's defense nodes.
okay, let's get started.
Thinking about my kids. Haven't seen them since I joined the Army of Chaos.
Okay.
It's the world that left me. And I'm gonna be among the living, or I'll die trying. What the hell is that? This is exactly what I was talking about. Give me some cover!
Oye, Rico, supply drop inbound.
Off we go.
Prospero Terretas is Espanosa's manufacturing center for powerful AI-controlled turrets and defense cannons. And if we take that factory, we can cut off the Black Hand supply.
Looks like they're using some of those cannons to protect the factory.
Makes sense if you think about it, huh?
Acknowledged. Intruder on site. All units engage.
Find and flip those defense cannons breakers. That should power them down. Once they're disabled, we'll send in a specialist who can reprogram the cannon control systems to target the Black Hand instead of us.
Surface-to-air system is online. Lost contact with enemy. Regroup. Enemy air unit detected. Weapons are up.
Hostile in our area of operation.
Acknowledged. Intruder on site. All units engage.
Command, we have an intruder on site.
Copy on hostile contact. Free to engage.
That's one cannon powered down.
Command, target is in the ground vehicle.
One more left.
Hostile in our area of operation.
Son of a...
Acknowledge. Intruder on site. All units engaged.
Helicopter inbound.
That's the last cannon.
Yeah. Got a kid waiting down the road. He can help you hack into those systems, Rico.
Hi, Senor Rodriguez. Honk when you get here and I'll run out.
Lost visual on target.
Acknowledge. Maintain pursuit. Hostile hasn't re-engaged. Eyes open for further contact. Back to your posts. The target is gone.
Where are we going?
Coming!
Heading back to my post.
Buenas, Senor Rodriguez. Excited to
in.
work with you.
Likewise.
So, there's 3 control centers in the factory. Just drive me to each one and I'll reprogram those turrets.
Deal.
Hostile in our area of operation.
Here, this is it. I got this.
Nice.
No further contact. All units, stay alert.
Command, have an intruder on site.
Okay, I'm in. Just a few minutes, senor.
I'll cover you.
All units, we have a systems breach. Eliminate the perpetrator.
Senor Rodriguez?
Just keep going.
Air support is en route.
Got it. Turrets in the area are ours now. 2 more to go. Need a vehicle, though.
console right here.
Es loco.
Don, senor. One more. Got some wheels?
I try not to talk too much. Unlike Diago and Santiago, those guys just never stop talking. I don't know how they do it, or why.
Okay. Stretch my legs.
ours, senor.
Nice work.
Yeah, with those cannons going for them, the Black Hand don't stand a chance of getting this place back under control.